In the heart of Bristol, a bustling city steeped in history and tradition, a strange mist began to roll in one fateful evening. At first, the residents paid it little mind, dismissing it as a typical weather phenomenon. But as the mist thickened and lingered, a sense of unease settled over the city. At first, the effects of the mist were subtle. People reported feeling disoriented and foggy-minded, but they shrugged it off as mere fatigue or stress. However, as days turned into weeks, the mist's influence became undeniable. Strange ideologies began to take hold, spreading like wildfire through the streets of Bristol. Concepts of social justice and political correctness morphed into extreme ideologies, fueled by the eerie mist that seemed to cloud people's judgment. Historical landmarks became targets of the woke madness that gripped the city. Statues of long-revered figures were torn down in the name of progress, their legacies deemed unworthy by the woke mob. Streets were renamed, museums were reinterpreted, and books were banned, all in the name of a twisted version of social justice. As the woke madness intensified, divisions within the city deepened. Friends turned against friends, families were torn apart, and civil discourse gave way to chaos and violence. The mist seemed to amplify the worst impulses of humanity, turning once peaceful streets into battlegrounds of ideology. Amidst the chaos, a small group of resistance fighters emerged, determined to uncover the truth behind the strange mist and restore sanity to their beloved city. Led by a historian who refused to let Bristol's rich history be erased, they ventured into the heart of the mist, searching for answers. What they discovered was beyond anything they could have imagined. The mist was not a natural phenomenon but a sinister force, engineered by a shadowy organization intent on reshaping society according to their own twisted ideals. The woke madness was merely a symptom of their grand plan, a plan to erase history, rewrite reality, and control the minds of the masses. Armed with this knowledge, the resistance fighters launched a daring campaign to expose the truth and defeat the organization behind the mist. They rallied the people of Bristol, appealing to their sense of pride and heritage, and together they stood against the forces of darkness that threatened to consume their city. In a climactic showdown, the resistance fighters confronted the leaders of the organization, facing them down in a battle of wills and ideologies. With the help of the people they had inspired, they emerged victorious, dispersing the mist and restoring clarity to the minds of the citizens of Bristol. As the mist lifted, the city emerged from the grip of woke madness, battered but unbowed. The statues were restored, the streets were renamed, and the books were UN banned. Bristol reclaimed its history and its identity, stronger and more resilient than ever before.